Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's good to have you back. If you've been here from the previous video, if not, I'm just starting out, seeing how I go. Nothing really interesting to do today. I got a new boost gauge to put in. Well, I'm basically changing all my gauge setup, but not just yet. So we've bits and pieces here and there, so it might not be a long video, it might not be interesting. But so far, pretty much all I've got is just this old automated boost gauge. Here's a hardline one. The hardline's broken. I just adapted a bit of fucking silicon to it at the moment. I only like 20 psi, and so far I'm running 24. Soon to be over 30 towards the end of the year, hopefully. But I've got a TurboSmart one that goes up to 30. That'll do for the meantime until I redo all of them with hopefully those Evo Pro Sport ones. And then here in the middle here, I ended up getting a custom gauge surround which has two gauge pods molded in there, and then this is my boost controller. This will end up moving elsewhere, and I'm not having my AFR and boost gauges there. But for now I think I'll just have the water temperature and the actual readout, and then all pressure over there. But yeah, but for now this is all I've got. I've just got my boost controller there, a GFB GeForce 3, got my autometer wideband, autometer boost gauge, and then down here is a custom piece which has been made. You can see it's broken there, which is part of the reason I'm going to fuck it off. And then I've just got the water temp, all pressure, which I think the sender's playing up. It always drops to 0 when you get off the throttle, but the factory oil sensor doesn't give off a warning, so I know it's fine. And just a volt gauge, but I'm going to end up going to fucking this off and just go a double DIN head unit, which I eventually want. When I get a Link ECU, I want to tap in that into the screen as an auxiliary, so I can have some outputs showing there. But yeah, for now probably I'm just going to change that boost gauge over and redo some of the silicon hoses. So yeah, I'll take you guys for a bit of a ride, probably a bit of a time lapse. There's not too much interesting going on with it, but yeah, so I'll get back to you once I get all the gear set up and ready. Alright, so got some of the shit here. So start off the new boost gauge. It's a TurboSmart one, like I said. We opened it, but then I'm really not replacing that one, and I'll probably put that one over into this unit over here, because I'm probably going to still put volt gauge out of that, so I have all the same similar gauges. And this is the box here from the cheap eBay ones that I'm going to whack in for the meantime. It just has the sensors in it. But here's the custom piece I was on about. If I remember, I'll input a photo of when I got it. It just came in primer. I've just pushed these gauges in here for the meantime. Good quality. The holes came a little bit big, so I just wrapped some sparky tape around the gauges, and then they fit in nicely. So see there, I don't really care how that looks on the backside because no one's going to see it. But I'll just push in, and I think I'll end up moving my boost controller to, I don't know where, maybe down in here. I'll see if I can make a mount for it to stick into there. Just have it down there for the meantime. But yeah, so that's it. So might be an interesting video. I don't know how much I can film and get it done. If you guys can see it outside, but it's been like 36, 37 all in Perth lately, and just randomly today it's like 24 degrees and quite cloudy, so not too bad of a day. But it's 5 o'clock at the moment. Usually the sun goes down close to like 7, so we'll see how long it lasts. But I'm just going to crack into it. I might just come back to you guys with once I got some of the gauges out and in the way and whatnot, and we can crack on from there. But let's just turn it into something else. So it's just fucking easier just to take the centerpiece out, run all the new boost irons and cabling and whatnot. And since this had to come out, I thought, fuck it, I might as well put my, I don't know if I'm angling that right, I might as well put my painted black ones in everywhere, so I'll match this fascia here. So yeah, that's happening now. So there's no spot I can place this for a time lapse, because just gonna see fuck all. Probably see bits of me that you don't want to fucking see. So I'm going to pause it again, and I'll get back to you once we're at something. Alright, so another update for you is got this in. 2 gauges there. Black centre bits in. Ran out of paint. Painting this top bit, which I haven't whacked in yet, but it's going to look a bit weird with the grey bit in the middle, but I'll have to grab some more paint and paint that bit up black, but for the meantime that'll do. I don't really give a fuck. What I'm going to try to do is I've just ran all the wires for the gauges and the crosses around to here. I'm going to tap into obviously the switched positive and the ground here, but it'll light those gauges up, no worries. But what I'm going to try to is tap into the sensor wire and see if the sensors already in there and the old gauges will run both. Now it could give funny readings, one gauge could work, one could not work. It's a bit of hit and miss, so I'll try that. It's easy enough to get to pull that bit out and rewire it on its own. So I'm going to get onto that and then I'll get back to you guys again. Alright, so everything's in place. Got the last couple of things to button up, but this is basically how it's looking so far. Those gauges are in there. Got it all done, it's in. Got to repaint this here because it's ended up a bit shit. Got the rest in. I'll end up repainting this as well. I'll probably do them both at the same time. I've moved my boost controller down to here. Comfortable with tucking those out the way better, but that's how it's going to be. And then I just got to clean up a little bit that sits in here and here because it's quite dirty. So I thought good chance to do it now. So yeah, I've just got to tap into a vacuum line for this gauge. Sensors didn't end up working. These new sensors up here didn't end up working for the gauges, so I'll have to run those new sensors in, and I'll probably remove these out, but for now I still have a water temp and oil pressure. It's going to be a bit gay because these are going to light up and do absolutely fuck all, but I'll get back to it once they're all doing what they're supposed to, pretty much. So that's all for now again, but yeah, sorry once again for the no time lapse. It's getting dark, wanted to get it done, just get another video out there for you guys, because I go next Saturday, Wednesday I fly to work for 2 weeks, so I want to make sure I have some videos I can upload in that time. But yeah, get back to it once it's all done. Well, that was a fucking nightmare. They're all in, they're all turning on, they're all working apart from the ones on the Costa. I just got to put those sensors in, which I'll do another day. But this fucking Turbo Smart Boost gauge came with it reading on -2 to 4, I think it was, around that area. It wasn't zeroing out when it was off, so basically the readings were way out. Pissed me off. I fucking had to hack at it. Let me see if I can get a torch on. I had to hack at it to get the gauge reading 0, which it's slightly in the lower side, but that's fine by me. But it's not exactly, the cover's not round. I had to fucking butcher the thing to get it out, and then I didn't quite go back in, but it all reads, everything turns on. Clean them up a little bit, but a bit of malfunction there. But anyway, we'll turn her on. So, as you can see, those gauges are on and light up. New boost gauges on. Those ones down there are still on and still working. Just got my boost controller. got a bit of a hunt, needs either the idle air control valve's gone or fucking it's just in the tune because the injectors are slightly different data. But hopefully, what's today, Saturday, hopefully the tune ends up happening on Monday. It was possibly meant to happen on Friday, but couldn't get the dyno cleared. So, it is what it is. But there's not much I can do about it. So that'll do for this video. Sorry, there's a lot of cutting and chopping and you didn't really get to see me do much because like I said, it was getting dark pretty quickly. I want to just get it done. Yeah, hopefully I have an interesting one for you guys on the next one. Cheers to that. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah.